So annoying though. No, MK, I literally had to restart the stream again because as I was talking, the internet literally just reset. Like the connection just dropped and then it just reset again. So I didn't even do anything. So it's like, oh, randomly just disconnected. No, it's not even your fault though. It's not even your fault. It literally is my internet failing me because it just resets randomly, but I'm still in the game and everything. It just reset, but obviously now the stream now got impacted. So I don't know why it did that, but I do apologize for that because GS9, what's up? What's up? Oh, dude, that is so annoying. That is literally annoying. But it's fine. Bro, is it dropping again? Bro, what is going on? Is YouTube okay now, guys? Is it okay? Because I'm not trusting my internet anymore now. Is it okay? Because I'm just worried that this thing is just gonna fail again. But okay, let's just see. When are we playing Mermails or are you saying Mermails GS9 or are you saying Marinces or Mermail Marinces? Do you think Malice will come before Mermails? To be honest, I don't even know what Konami wants to do. Because my suspicion is that they're probably gonna release Mermail Atlantean, Ryzeal, and Malice at the same time. I don't know. It wouldn't make sense to keep separating it because it did come out together, but maybe they're going to try something different. Maybe they'll release Malice with Mermail, but it wouldn't fit the theme though, because remember, they're doing a theme. So my suspicion is that they're probably going to release Malice later, and then Ryzeal will come before Malice. Because if you saw now with the Blue Eyes pack, it was a light theme because the Blue Eyes support, Tachyon, and the ABC stuff or XYZ was all light. So my suspicion that they're going to finish the rest of the Rage of the Abyss set, which is probably going to be obviously the Mermail stuff, Area of the Water Channeler, all those things, and then they're probably going to add Ryzeal, because remember, technically Mermail has Xyz monsters. So they want to add the new Xyz with everything. So it makes sense to have it with another Xyz theme like Ryzeal, and then maybe they'll add something else. I don't know what they're going to add also, but that's my suspicion. Mermail will come with Ryzeal. That is my prediction, I think. So let me open up the thing again for those that missed. So yeah, let's just pull this up again because I don't know what's going on. Everything is just a blur now. Okay, so I was showing this list. This is a working list. This is not the current list I'm working on right. I'm busy with now. This is like an early list, but this was still dominating, and this was before Abyss Dweller got banned in the TCG and even in the OCG as well. So this is just when Supreme Darkness was released, because that was, I think, the January ban list, or no, not January, somewhere in November it came out, whatever. This was the list I was using, and I was literally dominating. And that was, and mind you, that was best of 3, and I was still like doing pretty good. Even against Prime Eye Blue Eyes, I was doing pretty good. So this deck can literally outshine Prime Eye Blue Eyes with no problem, because again, there's so many things they have to deal with. Majesty and their Joel Beam cannot deal with most of the things. Given that, you know, the Mermail Link 3 has targeting protection, so it's a bit difficult because you're putting yourself underneath it. They can't deal with it. And also with Barrier Statue also on the field, they're not summoning much. So just think about that. What does the Link 3 Mermail affect? Okay. You know what you should do? Let's just open up the card. Let's just open it up. Let me go on Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta. And bro, is the stream dropping again? Is the stream dropping again? Okay, there we go. Yeah, let's go on this. And let us go look for oh, okay. Alliance Insight is getting their rarities confirmed. And we got obviously the stuff that's coming from Duelist Advance, which is obviously we know this already because these cards were already out a long time ago. So they're coming out slowly but surely. But yeah, Adignista got more support, which means Malice potentially got more support. Links Adignista, there we go. And yeah, okay. Anyway, let's look at Mermail. Mermail, where are you? Mermail King Netubus. So let's look at this, right? It says it requires 2 monsters, including a Fish Sea Serpent or Aqua. So it does mean you can use Current Enemy and a Fish Sea Serpent or Aqua. Then it meets the requirement. Yeah, your opponent cannot target water monsters you control that point to this card with card effect. So it's like Sprite Elf, but for water monsters, so it's not generic. So it's fine. Whatever. This is what Elf should have been, but for like Sprite monsters, then no one would care. But the fact that it just protects anything is ridiculous. The main effect of this is if a water monster is sent to the grave to activate a card or effect. So, for example, if we discard any water to activate to search a trap or to search a monster or to activate an effect, you take an Abyss equip spell from your deck or graveyard, add it to your hand or equip it. So, but as from the graveyard means you don't need to run multiple. You can run one-offs and you can recur it every time. So I think the new equip spell is a very good extender. So I think that's what people are going to be running, which is this one. Now, obviously, in competitive scene, people are not running this. But again, in my version, you have to run this because this is like your best extender. And also, you also run this card here, the Mizuchi, which is not once per turn. If you equip this turn 1, they use a spell, you negate it. You send a monster to the grave for a water effect or whatever, you re-equip it again. So it's activatable multiple times. So this can negate Super Poly, can negate Dark Ruler, can negate very key spells. Obviously you can use other things, but it's just, again, extra layers of disruption that you need to. Because the one aim board that I made was Argonaut, right? So Argonaut that was unaffected, plus a Shadow Squad equipped with Abyss Scale of Mizuchi. So basically I don't need to use Argonaut to negate a spell effect. That will do it itself, and then obviously I have other protection for that. Then next turn is like Insane Follow-Up. So all in all, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah. It works with Coronary. Yes, it does. It does meet the requirements. So I think it does do a lot. But only time will tell when this will come into the game, because like I said, we don't know. But this is what the card does. And obviously we're getting the other new cards, which is obviously the Abyss Shrine and Shadow Squad, which are the main deck monsters. And then obviously we're gonna get the Presidra Abyss Dragon Lord, and we're gonna get the Storming Atlantean, which is gonna like literally just make Mermail top tier, I think. So because already not taking into account that this deck can already hand loop you with Minstrel and also with Moon and Glacier. You can also just break boards, and it's pretty much unbreakable, given that Abyss Duel is legal. So you pretty have a crazy combo still in Master Duel. So only time will tell. So first turn is Coral Triangle or this card. It depends. So remember, like I said before, the version of Mermail is not to make a unbreakable turn one like Mermail Atlantean would do. No, what is your primary goal still? I always say this, guys. Remember, what is your primary goal of any Marincess variant? You are still link summoning. So the difference is between this variant and all the other variants is this one spams bodies on the field, which Marincess could not do before, because remember, what do we normal summon? And beyond the normal summon, we don't do much if it gets negated. But if you negate a Neptibus, that's fine, because your other stuff still activates. You get monsters that can summon themselves from the hand. You can still get things going. So it's still plays you can do, you know. Are we back, guys? Are we back? I don't know. I think my internet is literally failing me, so I feel like I have to end early, because I feel like I don't want to potentially play a game and then it's like gonna lag out. That's why I'm not even gonna go into rank now, because I know I might get disconnected somehow. So I'm not gonna go into ranked. I'll probably stay in casual still try out the other decks, but I don't think I'm gonna go into ranked today, because clearly my internet is literally failing me. Oh, seriously though. But yeah, like I was saying, so the end board ideally is going to be still summoning Link 4 plus Wave, but now you're going to have something underneath it, or rather on top of it, because I mean, you put Bubble Reef in the extra monster zone, but now you're going to put it in the main monster zone, because in the main monster zone you're going to have the Neptibus. So when you activate the effect to draw a card, you're not going to be imperm, which is good. Okay, and then also you're probably gonna have the equip spell as well. So you're gonna have your thing unaffected, your Link 3 and your Link 4. That's the minimum. Remember, that is the minimum combo. You can still make Gimia and other things on top of that if you have more extension, but that's only if you have more extension. This is just the sub minimum. And remember, at worst case scenario, you will still have the ideal standard Marincess combo still, because nothing changes fundamentally. It's just that now we are taking out certain cards in the deck and replacing them. So for example, if you look at the extra deck, for example, I have been experimenting, and this is now this might be like a shock, but I have been playing without 2 Bubble Reef and 2 Zelantis, because I'm making room for 2 new cards, the Link 3 and the Rank 7. That's it. But I realize in Master Duel is going to be slightly different, because Zelantis is too good to play at 1. You want to run this one at 2. Bubble Reef you can get away with at 1, but Zelantis you obviously want to run 2 in Master Duel. So I feel like this is too good not to run. So yeah. By the way, Aquaragonaut seems to be selfish about the extra monster zone. So Link 3 Mermail can be on field with can't be on field. No, you're not. So just remember, you're not gonna make Argonaut with the Royal Mermail, because remember, unfortunately, the link zones are bottom left arrow, bottom down arrow, and bottom right arrow. So they're pointing to literally the back row. So unfortunately, there's not going to be anything protecting anything. The only thing to be protected from is being targeted, is being attacked only, but not from being targeted though. So in the ideal setup, you're not going to have Argonaut and Link 3 at the same time. You're not. But like I said, guys, it's not to say that Argonaut's not going to be that. It's not going to be in the deck. Argonaut's still going to be in the deck because remember, it is still a Marince's deck. We're not playing like heavy Mermail extra deck. No, it's just we remember using it as an engine. So the engine is just there on the main deck to link spam, get bodies on field, and then we go from there. But that's it. There's nothing more than that. So that's why I say the combo is not there to spam more negates or anything. No, it is just a way to play through more disruptions than you would have played before. Because it forces your opponent to put pressure, spam negates on Imperm, Call by the Grave, on Mermail Atlantean stuff, but your Marince stuff is untouchable, pretty much. And even under Abyss Dweller, where Mermail Atlantean struggles under Abyss Dweller, you can play through it because you have Marince's engine also. Marince doesn't really care about Abyss Dweller because you can still break the field under Abyss Dweller. So I've been testing one Zelantis because the equip spell also has another effect which can target 3 Sea Serpent or Aquas, and guess what? Zelantis is a Sea Serpent. Ironically enough, it's a Sea Serpent. So you can actually return it back in the deck and then use it again. So that's the argument to say no, but you can run one copy. But at Master Duel, I'm probably going to run 2 of this. Gamia is a good card, yes, but it might be a card I might cut. It might be a card in the future. I just have to see when I do my playtesting how it is without it. Obviously, it's in the main deck, yes, but there is a variant where I am playing without it, and so far I'm not noticing it at all. But it's a card that I'm willing to cut just to take into account that Zelantis is just too broken to not play it, like to not play at 2. Especially in the format of best of 1, it's very good. Gamia doesn't come up as often as much in games, though I would still run the round package in my main deck because it's a 1-off, by the way, and it is going to be searchable actually off the Abyss Shrine because Abyss Shrine can target a level 7 first Sea Serpent or Aqua and summon it or add it to your hand. So it's not a bad card to have in your deck because as a 1-off. Now there is another option. You can run the Deep Sea, but the problem is Deep Sea is good in a pure Mermail Atlantean deck because we're not running a lot of fish monsters. So again, I don't want to run a lot of fish monsters because we're only running Abyss Pike as our main fish, but that's pretty much it. We're not running like a lot of fish monsters anyway. So Coelacanth variant is not something I'm thinking about. Not even in the pure Mermail Atlantean build, ironically enough. I'm not even thinking about this card, but yes, it does play under draw, whatever, but again, we have to see how it is in Master Duel. Then I'll see, okay, do I want to run Coelacanth or not? Because there's a Coelacanth variant that I did have, but obviously in the TCG and in OCG, it's obviously different format, so you can do that. And I believe the YCS top in Japan that got top 8 did not even run Coelacanth anyway, because I never saw this card as a good addition in Mermail Atlantean, because it requires a lot of setup to get this card, whereas other things don't require a lot of setup. Like Barrier Statue is way easier to summon than this guy. So yeah, that's just a food for thought. So, yeah, that is that. But okay, so like I said, guys, so for now, we're not gonna obviously look at Marinces just yet, but don't worry, I'm getting the replays and everything ready, and then I'll explain exactly play by play how the combos work. There are so many combos now. It's not just okay. You have Marinces starters. Neptubus is full combo. Deep Sea Diva, Deep Sea Diva is full combo. Like there's so many 2-card combos now. It's Dragoons becomes literally like your bread and butter of your combo. Even your Shadow Squad plus a discard is just it's just even 2 Shadow Squads is also full combo also. Like yeah, there's a lot of lines you can do. Even and especially with title, oh, very good, very good. So time will tell when that comes out. Then when it does get announced, then we'll obviously work on it. Or even if it gets somehow leaked somehow, then that means I will start introducing it slowly to you guys, and then you'll say, okay, cool, now we're gonna get there. But I'll literally even explain all the variants you can play, and then you can decide how you want to play. Because obviously in Master Duel, it's very different to TCG and OCG land, because there you have best of 3, so you can side out cards or whatever. But in best of 1, you have to pick a variant that works in a current format. So luckily Mermail can adapt to different formats, but their going second strategy is always going to be the same. But for going first, you can decide what you're going to run in your build. Because how I've been playing Mermail Atlantean in Master Duel is the Ice Jade variant. It's more like a control deck, but also very good OTKing as well. So that was without the support. Now with the support, it's going to be even better, I think. So only time will tell what variant will be better, but that's just my point of view. So I think, can we try and play a game? I don't know, because my internet is, oh no, it's acting up again. No, I think guys, I need to stop. Unfortunately, I need to stop because I'm seeing my OBS here, the app that I used to do my streaming from. It's literally on the red bar. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna get disconnected. So I don't want to take any chances. I'll probably do an early stream again tomorrow, just to make up for it. So I do apologize for that, especially on YouTube side. I think Twitch is okay, but YouTube I think was suffered more. So it's, I mean, we pretty much just only managed to do what, 1 or 2 duels. But yeah, the festival's coming out in a few hours, so definitely I'll try to get some games in also and seeing how I feel, and I can tell you guys some feedback on how the meta is there. But yeah, it's, I mean, I had energy for like 3 hours, but now it's fine. I'll rather just wait for the festival to come out and then probably just grind some games, and then yeah, it's all right, it's okay, all good. So I appreciate you guys being here. Even if you only came for this part, which is ironic, but it's okay, it's all good. So we didn't get much, unfortunately, in the stream, but again, my internet is acting up. So I thought things were fine, but I guess things are just being reset automatically, so I can't do anything about that. So I do apologize, but yeah, hopefully the next stream will be better. And yeah, I think probably we'll be streaming maybe we'll stream the festival tomorrow. Maybe not, we'll see. If I feel like the format is ready to be streamed, but if I see the same deck every single time and all that, then I probably won't. But we'll see how tomorrow or the next stream goes. But until then, this is Diamond Boss signing out, and yeah, hope your decks are ready for the festival. Hopefully it's a good one and not super broken. And yeah, get your gems, because we need it for the next pack coming out soon. So I'll see you guys. Have a good day, have a good night, and cheers. Thank you, everyone.